I was too quick in learning. My elder brother was comparatively slower in learning, and if he needed to, repeat the lines 20 times to mug up and remember it, I would hear it once and I would remember it. So next level ka whatever he was studying, I was already done with that. And so my mom realized it, and she did a lot of homeschooling, and so I was done with my next level already. So when we shifted to Mumbai, I was 6 year old, and I was in third grade. So when she took me to the primary school, the school principal refused to give me admission in the third grade. She said, "What nonsense! I mean, how a 6 year old can be sitting in the third grade?"
Correct.
And it was in the mid of the year, because typically in India, June the regular schools begin, and we shifted to Mumbai sometime in September. And I still remember the little me standing in front of the school principal, the lower school principal, and she said, "She is not going to be in third grade. She's only 6 year old." And because the geography also changed, because Chandrapur, it was the geography of Vidarbha, whereas in Mumbai, it was the geography of Mumbai. So we had completely different subjects. And she said, she is not dealing with the third grade. And my mom said, "But don't you think that would be unfair when she has already passed second grade to put her back in second grade?
Correct.
That is just not fair to the child." And she said, "Why don't you let her attain third grade? And if she fails, she will sit in the third grade. But if she passes, then it means she is capable of moving." So I stood ninth something in the class. So they had no option but to move me in the fourth grade. Of course, my 10th grade, I passed 10th, 12th, and then I did my commerce graduation in Mumbai from Chennai
Who decided
College.
that? You decided that's what you wanted to do?
I wanted to go to science. I wanted to become a doctor. But by then, Kathak was big time already in my life. Because
So when did you start that? You should tell about that too.
Right in Chandrapur, when my mom was teaching, I used to, dance with all the girls. But my mom was not really like putting me into the serious formal training zone. But I do remember performing on the stage of our annual show, somewhere in the last row, sitting and doing some puja dance or something with the group.
Already doing.
Yeah. But it was still a fun time for me.
So dance, I think, just came naturally. It was not
so
a
you can say
planned thing.
I'm dancing since I'm walking.
Yeah.
Even I used to think that whatever I'm doing, this is normal. This is how everybody does. But then after growing up, and even after I started teaching, I realized I was a damn good student. And because I recall my mom never had to reteach me anything taught once. Never, ever. I mean, she used to literally call me her cassette, because उस जमाने में तो tape recorder just आए थे, TV तो बाद में आया. Yeah. So when we were learning, I mean, abhi now I really get mad at parents, when they immediately want to record it. It means you are not even letting gray cells of your child to develop.
Correct.
You are not even banking on that memory, that child's natural memory and those chips which God has given in his head.
Tell me quickly about your mom, though, Archana. So she also learned dance from when she was a kid and all that?
Yeah, little bit as a kid.
Renowned lady, right?
She's no more though.
I know. Sorry
but
about that.
She, of course, before marriage also she had learned, and then there was a break in between when we were in Nagpur and Chandrapur area. And but she had started teaching already over there with her all the previous training that she has. But she always wanted to pursue it further, take it to the higher levels.
So she was totally a dancer at heart.
Very passionate, and very sincere. She was a perfectionist, to the microscopic level.
You say that, yes.
Yeah, and it has gone deep down in my bloodline too.
It can't.
And but she started teaching me very formally when we came to Mumbai at the age of 6 when we came.
So, but not everybody thinks about starting a school of her own, right? Was this like a school of her own?
Yeah. Archana Joglekar was founded in Chandrapur.
That
And then after coming to Mumbai, she started learning from Nataraj Gopikrishna. She always wanted to learn from him, and so he lived, and his classes were in Khar, and we lived in Andheri. And twice a week she used to go to learn from him.
With kids and all that.
Yeah,
and
by
in
then
India it's not really easy.
My young brother was also born, and he was like a few months old when we came to Mumbai. Yeah, and she was doing all this, and two of us and this young guy. and she pursued it, and
her own school
and everything. I mean, of course, she resumed again. Obviously, with Chandrapur, all the students were, left
so
behind.
She has to again bring new students.
She restarted again in Mumbai, and she never had to turn back. She taught for 50 years, half a century. And she taught hundreds and thousands of students. So she had that genius in her.
Vision.
Absolutely, absolutely. Even Gopiji used to praise her. She was his best student. Very passionate, very intelligent, very focused and dedicated. And he always used to introduce my mom to all the heroines. At that time, I remember Sanjeev Kumar, Asha Parekh, and all these people, used to come to Gopiji's class, because he was a big time dance director at that time.
Oh.
And he would introduce my mom to all of them. कि ये देखो मेरी शागिर्द आशा, देखो कितनी सुंदर है, लगता है 3 बच्चों की माँ है, That's how he would introduce
her. Wow.
Yeah, so it was very interesting.